I had a message typed out to my father for 3 years. Never sent it. Kept editing it. Kept telling myself, not yet, not the right time. Then one day, there was no more time left to wait for. This is a video about the conversations we postpone and what it costs when we assume we'll always get another chance. My father and I weren't close, but not in a dramatic way. No big fight, no scene anyone would remember. Just a slow drift. The kind that happens when two people stop reaching toward each other and neither one notices exactly when it started. We'd talk on birthdays, short calls. How's work? Fine, you? Fine. That was mostly it, for almost a decade. There was a specific thing I wanted to say to him, that I understood later in life, some of the choices he'd made that I'd resented as a teenager, that I got it now, that I wasn't angry anymore, not really. I started typing that message more times than I can count. I'd get 2 sentences in and stop, telling myself it would sound strange over text, that I'd say it in person next time we saw each other, that there was no rush. There's always a version of you that believes there's no rush. That's the quiet danger of it. Nothing forces the deadline into view. Life doesn't send you a warning that says this is the last easy chance you'll get to say this. It just keeps looking like an ordinary week until it isn't one anymore. He had a stroke on an unremarkable Tuesday. Survived it, but the father I knew, sharp, quick with a joke, entirely himself, wasn't fully there afterward the way he used to be. I sat next to his hospital bed with that same unsent message still living in my head, and I tried to say some version of it out loud. He nodded. I think he understood. But it wasn't the conversation I'd rehearsed for 3 years. It was smaller than that, and rushed, and imperfect, and it will always feel unfinished to me. I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you because I think almost everyone is sitting on some version of that unsent message right now. A person they've been meaning to call, an apology they've been rehearsing, a thank you they assume there's plenty of time to give. And the brutal thing about time is that it doesn't ask permission before it runs out. It just does. We treat important conversations like they need the perfect setting, the right mood, the right moment, enough time to do them justice. But perfect moments are rare, and waiting for one is often just fear wearing a patient disguise. The conversation doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to happen while it still can. I've come to believe that most regret isn't about the big, dramatic failures. It's about the small, ordinary postponements, the calls we didn't make, the things we assumed we'd say next time. Next time is not guaranteed to anyone, and yet we all plan around it like it is. So here's what I'd ask you to do after this video. Think of the person you've been meaning to reach out to. Not someday. This week. It doesn't have to be a perfect message. Mine wasn't. It just has to be sent while there's still someone on the other end to read it. If there's someone you're thinking of right now while I say this, that's not a coincidence. That's the part of you that already knows.